Hi, and welcome back to a whole new episode. I am once again leaving my house because I said in the last video I need to leave my house. And that is what we're gonna do. I am going to a whole nother job fair, which thank God there are many of them, period, because I need something to go look for jobs. I mean, online is fine, but like in person, so much easier. So I'm literally on my way. I'm wearing almost all black. I don't know why I looked down. I should know what I'm wearing. But this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a black button t-shirt with some blue pants and my normal shoes. And that's it. And that's all I'm wearing. But hopefully I'll be able to find some good jobs. It's technically a youth tech, not yet. It's a youth job fair. I don't know what the word youth means in this instance, but I saw in the pictures there was like older people there. So it's clearly not just for the youth. So fingers crossed, I am actually able to like find something, another that I haven't applied to and then apply to it because they want you to bring your resume as well. So that is what I'm doing. This is business casual, so hopefully it's not too little or over the top, I guess. I don't know. But I'm on my way now. I'll see you guys there. Hello, I am back home. It did not take me very long to do this entire career fair, which is probably why the clips are like almost non-existent. Okay, so a little breakdown about this career fair. I found it on Eventbrite, and it was originally called Youth Career Fair or something like that. And honestly, it looked like I should go because what else am I gonna do at home all day? And so I went, and my hair is not getting fixed. It's okay, but essentially, I went. I got some goodies. It's from the library. Has a little owl on it. That's cute. But yeah. Okay, if you saw the pictures of the video, whatever, it was like 7 to 8 companies there, like in total. And I brought like 7 resumes. I gave away like 1 resume, which is totally fine because I can use that for like the next career fair. You know, I now have updated my resume, so who cares? But I think most of the jobs there were just looking for like on-site bank teller because like Bank of America, no, BMO was there, Fifth Third Bank was there. BMO had no one sitting there, which I thought was kind of funny. But Fifth Third Bank was looking for like a cashier or a bank teller, which I'm like, okay, I don't know what skills you want for those because I don't think I have those skills. And then some of them were just more like manufacturing, production on the line, which I could do, honestly, probably. I mean, it's in the suburbs. So I got to figure out which one's the closest to me and go there. And then a few of them would be like, oh, we're doing IT training, which I do want to look up because that sounds fun. So overall, it wasn't like a terrible experience. I think I didn't go in there with expectations because it did say youth job fair. Didn't know what the youth was, but I told them that my age was 24 and they didn't seem to be like surprised. It was funny though because when I went to the library table, they gave me like so many pamphlets and I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh, like they just had resources on resources on resources. And I just thought it was really funny because I'm just like, I barely said hi, but okay. So I'll just tell you like real quickly what the resources I got from everyone because one of them was like looking for like not nurses literally, but like nurse people, like nurse assistant, but also like people who could sit in the front desk of nursing jobs. And she was just like recruited for like all the popular hospitals. She didn't really give me a list of which one she does, but she just told me like if you find a job online that's like for like a company that can do that's within the healthcare, just like email her and she can give me a referral. And I was like, oh, what the heck? That takes care of all of that. But it's also like, am I even gonna find something? Because usually I want people who have like healthcare knowledge to work there. But I was like, this is good. So I'm gonna real quickly just like tell you what I got so that everyone can be aware. And it'll be really quick. So don't even think I'm doing all this just to make a 20-minute video. I'm not. So we have like the library gave me like all their pamphlets, and I was just like if you saw my face, I was just like, oh, there's more. Okay, yeah, they're just piling on paper. I guess their mascot's an owl now, but they have like free adult training. I don't know what training they have. They have like GED, ESL, ABE. I don't know what these are, but I guess if you want to learn English and finish your high school diploma, not doing this obviously because I don't need that. I'm also not qualified. Build digital skills at the library. You can build a mobile app, learn digital learning, LinkedIn learning. Oh, they have a free resume builder. Who doesn't have that? They teach you how to make a resume. They Brainfuse Adult Learning Center for high school classes, U.S. citizenship, Microsoft Office, career resources, and resume writing. I probably don't need most of it, especially if they're going to teach you how to make a resume. I already know how to make a resume, and they have the website on here. So I probably don't need this either. She gave me 2 of them, I guess. And then this is also something that she gave me. It's very colorful. I do like that. This is like design your own college and career Saturday, and for age 13 to 22, which is really funny because I'm aged out, so I can't really go here. But this is for career path, spark your interest, network approach, where we made it, find your dream job, do hands-on activities, real-life programs and internships, and then win prizes and get a free lunch. I don't even know when this is happening, but February, April, November 15, and September 22nd. So they have business, entrepreneurship, education, performing arts, and law and safety. I'm gonna put this in the don't eat that pile. I have this one. This is actually a little different. They also had what they call themselves, like O'Hare and Midway International Airports. I don't think I applied to these jobs. I only applied to like Southwest and American Airlines. I know with how the government shutdown is looking, you might not get those jobs, but this one also tell you where to apply for all their jobs, make a new resume, apply on there, and they have like for all the different airlines on there. So I'm keeping this one, and then this one was a pamphlet. I have asked a bit more questions because I was a little confused while I was looking at. But this one is for general laborers and forklift operators. I don't want to be a forklift operator. I don't want to drive that at all. And this is for like the suburbs. But I'm going to see if I can find them online and just like find more jobs, because I don't think they have just these 2. And they said to send your resume like right here. So if you are looking for a job, send your resume right here. It's for a forklift and general operator. It's for Cicero, Broadview, and Franklin Park in Illinois. I kept asking what are the experiences that you need to have on a resume, because this gives you no information. And he's like, oh, I'm not looking for any experience levels. And I was just like, okay, well, this doesn't help me because I don't know what you need me to like write on my resume. And I don't exactly have a resume that screams you can be a forklift driver. So we're going to keep this and look it up so that we can like figure out the descriptions and make an actual resume and then send it to them. Otherwise, I'm giving them like an IT resume, which makes no sense. I got a stress ball of the library. It's very cute. Very, very, very sturdy. We got more paperwork. I don't even know what this is. Just paper, I guess. This is resume building workshops and different classes they're going to have at the library, which is pretty cool. Except most of them are for 19-year-olds, like up to 19-year-olds. I might not use them, but we'll see. And this one is just, I guess they're hiring at the library, period. It still amazes me that you gotta be like having a master's degree just to be working in the library. I don't think I make that much money, so it's a little crazy. But I'm not gonna be a librarian, so that is safe for me, nor do I have any roles. I got this pretty big old template of the airport unemployment guide. There are people that were telling me like, oh, make sure you read it so you know how to like apply, but also how to do the interview. And I was over here like, oh my God, like I don't even have the job yet. We already telling me look it up. So they have like 1,000,001 of these companies on here that tells you all about the different, like, not just the airports that they work with. They have Quaidar on here, but also like FedEx is on here or UPS is on here. You can like apply here. So now I have like a bunch more companies to look for. Which is gonna be great because I guess I need more companies. I mean, you can never apply to too many. I mean, you can apply to too many jobs. I feel like over 100 is insane work, but it's, you know, you do what you gotta do. But as long as you have a company to apply to, you can never apply to too many jobs. I hope that is the case. And this one is from like Dot. I'm not sure what they are. They also a manufacturing company. They do warehouse material handler. And they said they do have like remote jobs as well on their website. So I gotta go online and actually look up their employments, because the one they gave me was for University Park in Illinois, which I don't know where that is. But you know, the pay looks pretty good and it looks pretty nice. I mean, I gotta lift packages, which it's fine, but I'm gonna look on their website and see what else they have, because I live in the suburbs. So if I can get in a city job, that'd be so much better. And then I don't know what this is. Oh, yes, this is a healthcare job that I was talking about. This woman who works in like recruiting for all these healthcare, like Northwestern, Rush University, whatever. She was telling me about if I ever find a job that I need a referral for, just contact her. She'll give me one. And I was like, oh, I feel like she would forget me, but it's okay. That'd be really nice. But it's really nice. Most of it is literally for like healthcare patients. So I'll keep it in the keep pile. I just don't see myself finding many jobs. But if I do find that unicorn job, I'll make sure to send her a resume and my information. Apparently, Jules is hiring. They were not there. They just had their pamphlet, which is kind of funny. I don't think I'm gonna apply to the store. I'll probably apply to their corporation. Because I feel like a corporation would do better for me. This is a resume. Another resume workshop it's every Monday, which is kind of cool. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's literally in the suburbs. I can't go to this. So we'll put that in no pile. This job is hiring. It is literally called Express Employment Professional. They have receptionist, line lead, third shift, sanitation, and machine builder. I'll probably apply for the receptionist. It's like the highest pay, which is kind of cute. And I like the fact that it's like for pumpkins and stuff. We'll see if they're still hiring though, because who knows. And then next one this is Tribune staffing. Everyone has like black and white, and it's kind of hard to read it. They have warehousing, forklift driver, payroll services. I don't even know where to apply because they don't actually tell you where to put it. But I'm going to go on their website and just see if they can like direct me. It might be an agency. It might be why. I'll just look up their agency. But yeah, a lot of the companies there weren't really looking for anything specific. They would just be like, go on our website and apply. There was this one company that I don't have any paper for some reason, and they were telling me about how they do like IT training for students for like 10 weeks. They do like every month. I'm like, oh, okay, put my name down. So we'll see if I get an email back. Probably won't. It probably will forget me, but we'll see how that goes. And I'll let you guys know more if I get in that program. They do have to, you do pay for it, but they say they have scholarships and stuff. But here are the actual swag I got. I got this train or this truck. I didn't say train. It says drive for DTI, and it's cute. Look at that. I don't know what it's for. I'm not sure why people get these, but it's so cute. It's so blue. That's not on my desk. And then I have a highlighter marker from the library. It's just orange. Pretty cool. I'm not sure what this do, but it's really nice. I like it. And I got like a bunch of pens, and then a pencil that's not sharpened like at all. But I have a sharpener, so it'll be okay. I got like a bunch of pens. One thing about these people, they love their pens. They do. I got another chip bag holder, magnetic as they should be, and this is from Midway Staffing. So it might be a recruiter firm. It's on my fridge, and that is everything I have. Everything else in here is candy. So I know what I'm keeping. I know what I'm like tossing because I don't need it or I aged out basically. But yeah, overall, it was a good experience. I was only gone for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. It is funny though because I got there around like 12-ish. No, like almost 1 o'clock. And there was like 7 or 8 people there. A few tables were empty because I think they either left or were just never there. Wasn't there for that. No idea. And when I was about to leave, there was already like 2 people packing up and leaving. And I was about to leave at like 1:49 and the event ended at 3. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe they're leaving because I was the only one there. Because there was like one other person before me, but they had gone already. And there was like only me left who were looking at companies, right? So I'm not sure if people were leaving because they were told a different time or they really just expected it to be over at like I don't know, whenever they saw no one there. But I was glad to be there when it was like mostly full because by the time I left, 2 other companies had left. So it was like went from like 7 to like 5, which is still pretty good, but those could have been like 2 companies you might want to go to. So overall, I'm glad I went on time. It started at 11. I went at 1. But anyway, I still got to see majority of the companies that were there. I did find more jobs to apply to later tonight. I got one person to give me recruitment information, which is great. Hopefully it works out for me. And yeah, that's really all I have for today. I'm not sure what else I'm doing today. I think I'm going to be streaming later today. So you'll see this video later, meaning that you won't see me streaming the day I post this, but it'll be the day before. But just know I stream whenever I feel like it. It was originally like twice a week, but it might be 3 times a week, depending on how I feel and how many jobs I find. Because if I want to apply to jobs, I want to stream it. Just say, like, keep applying. Because yesterday, which was Tuesday, I just had an inkling to apply for jobs, but I was like, no, take a break. You apply like so many jobs for like 4 hours the day before, and now that's a new day. I can apply to those jobs I couldn't apply to yesterday, and that's great, which means tomorrow I got to take a break. And then if you see this video, you know I stream. I'm probably streaming Friday as well. there is no real time, probably like 8 p.m. or like 10 p.m., depending on what time I actually go to bed and wake up and actually want to stream. So you just gotta keep an eye out. I know YouTube has a really bad function for streaming, but I do whatever I feel like it. It's not a big deal. You don't gotta join. It's just like an accountability stream. That's all it is. You don't gotta be there. I'm not gonna do anything special. If I don't talk to you, I'm so sorry, because I legit am just applying for jobs, right? I don't have chat open. At least not all the time. So that is all for I have this video. I hope to see you guys next time. The next video you see will probably be about my birthday, because I'm currently ordering stuff and I'm going to like decorate my whole apartment, or at least the living room, and go out for my birthday, and also just show you guys the stuff I've planned, because that is not stopping just because we're unemployed. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.